What is going on with the GNON token? One of the Pump.fun ecosystem tokens is up more than 50% today. We have seen several pump and dumps before. Are we going to dump from here, or how much longer can this current rally last? Let's have a look at the on-chain metrics most people aren't considering. Let's try to figure out whether or not it still makes sense to buy GNON. Now here are the top trending tokens on Solana ordered by their liquidity pool size. And GNON is the best performer in the last 24 hours. And here's the long-term chart. An initial massive rally upon launch, more than 12,000% in return. Then of course a very ugly dump of 97%, another pump, another dump. Now we are pumping again. But the question is, where will we stop? Here's the website, not a lot of information, but here's the Twitter profile. We've got 4,154 followers. And that then relates to 5,128 members in Telegram. And that then in return relates to 18,000 holders on chain. So this all makes sense. It seems like none of those numbers are too much manipulated. Let's have a look at the on-chain metrics. So on the left side, we see the number of new traders versus recurring traders per day in the last month. And on the right side, we see the number of token transactions per day in the last month. And we can see very nicely how the price moves in attention waves. Of course, it makes sense to rather buy when there is very little attention and to sell when there is higher attention. But again, we see, at least in terms of new traders, how we aren't as high compared to the 11th, 12th and 13th of November. And that was over here, right? So the price is at prior levels, but it seems like the number of traders isn't yet. There are a lot of token transactions, but this could also be adoption by bots. We also see how the trading volume isn't yet spiking to a similar degree to the prior run. Now, are we going to see similar trading volumes? Who knows? It looks like when we normalize the trading volume to 100% every day, so we don't look at the US dollars, but just at the fraction of trading volume by different wallet cohorts, there's no real trend, as in small retail is not necessarily taking over more of the trading volume, or the whales are buying more. It seems to be relatively balanced over time. Also, the number of holders seems to be not shifting too much. So on the left side, we've got the number of retail investors. On the right side, we've got the number of whales. And the way you make this distinction is with minimum holding thresholds. So on the left side, that's 30,000 tokens. At the current price, that's roughly $1,000 worth of the token. We go another 10x in minimum holding for the chart in the middle. So that's a minimum holding of $10,000 worth of the token. On the right side, another 10x. So minimum holding of $100,000 worth of the token. A lot of excitement at the beginning with the first rally. Then, of course, whales tended to sell off. And currently, in the last few days, the rally seems to have been driven mainly by the medium-sized wallets. So not necessarily by small retail, not necessarily by the large whales. It seems to be the healthy middle that's accumulating. At least this is where the number of holders is going up. Now the fraction that's owned by the whales is going up though. So have a look at this. This shows how much of the entire token supply is held by small retail. So by wallets that have less than $1,000 worth of the token, by medium retail that's up to 10,000, and by large retail that's up to 100,000. The white area is the whales. That's the kind of token supply that's held by the wallets with more than $100,000 worth of the token. We are at very similar levels, unfortunately, here to the 11th, 12th and 13th of November, where the price peaked. So the rally is at least partially driven by the whales. They own now a similar percentage to where they last time dumped, but this time the number of first-time traders isn't as high compared to the last rally. It's a very interesting development. I will look very closely at what's going to happen here. Currently, the momentum is obviously bullish. And I will make a follow-up video on this channel as well. So if you don't want to miss that, feel free to subscribe over here. Now, here's the thing. Recently, the altcoins are having a very nice run. What we've got over here is the others dominance. So how much of all of crypto is currently in the altcoins that are not in the top 10? And within a month, this went up by roughly 25%. A lot of money from traditional finance is finally flowing into crypto again. The stablecoin market cap tends to rise. It's even accelerating recently. And that's happening since the beginning of October of last year. What we see over here, that's the Terra Luna collapse. This is the Anchor protocol going bust. This is when UST depegged. It started the bear market where also FTX imploded. And then we saw the turnaround at the beginning of October of last year. And now we really see money coming in. All of crypto is going up. This is the bull run. The issue is that especially for the people that just recently start out, most people tend to buy the things that just recently went up. Most people simply buy the things where currently a lot of attention is. But the art in crypto, I believe, is to buy the things before everybody looks at it. Because once, especially the very risky tokens, they are already large, then we mainly see profit taking. For example here, This is the largest meme coins in the Pump.fun ecosystem. So that's the launchpad of meme coins on Solana. And just have a look at this, right? This is the performance in the last 7 days. Most of those tokens went down. It's about buying tokens before they become large. For example, over here, this is the GOAT token. It's currently at 70 cents. And I try to be early on this channel, right? I published a video when it was still at 24 cents. And so this is what this channel is all about, right? It's trying to identify tokens that have positive momentum, a lot of organic growth, but at the same time that still have the 2, 3, 4, 5x potential. And so if you want to be early next time, feel free to subscribe over here. I publish videos regularly. Now, how do I find tokens like GOAT early? Why am I so confident that tokens like this can go higher? The answer is wallet tracking. So the blockchain is 100% transparent and we can have a look at what are other people doing. For example, over here, right? This is a signal today. We see how influencer CryptoGains bought the agent token for 0.035 cents. That was over here. Afterwards, the price went up by 120%. Then, of course, subsequently, it still went down. It's still up since the purchase. But that's how the game works, right? You want to buy tokens that currently have momentum. You want to take profit very early, and you want to buy the things that other influencers buy. You want to buy the things that insiders are buying. You want to buy the things that other top traders are buying. Now, here's that influencer, that CryptoGains influencer. He's currently got more than 130,000 subscribers. He's reaching the 140K, and through on-chain analytics, we found a lot of his wallets. We've got 55 of his wallets that we are tracking, where we get alerts whenever he buys or sells something. And so I just had a look at his recent video. This AI agent crypto will 100% make people millions. That's the strawberry token. So that's published just 19 hours ago when the price was at 26 cents. And we got our alert that CryptoGains bought the token for 17 cents. And so subsequently, the price went up by 215%. But surprise, surprise, once the video hits YouTube, it's already too late. We did see quite a correction subsequently. So have a look at this, right? This is actually 17 hours ago, right? This is the top at 11 p.m. Now it's 4 p.m. And this video was published 19 hours ago, but that doesn't really match with the price. So the video was published somewhere when the price was already here. So something happened between recording of the price and publishing of the video on YouTube. And so here's potentially what happened, right? It's just a guess, but probably CryptoGains bought the token. He found it very interesting for whatever reason. He then potentially talked about this in his premium community. Then some of his people might find the token interesting as well, right? It might have been a recommendation to buy, but it's simply just a mention potentially in that community. A lot of his followers buy the token and they're pushing up the price further and further. And once the YouTube video hits, that's then when they tend to sell. That's probably why we see the recent decline. And so that just shows how much power there is in wallet tracking. With wallet tracking, we can be among the very early buyers. We can buy directly with the influencers, with the insiders, before all of those other people buy in. It's really about getting an edge in crypto. It's really about learning more than others. It's figuring out the data that most people are too lazy to compile or that don't have the capacity to compile. Now, I talk now a lot about the single influencer, but it's actually not just CryptoGains that we're looking at. For example, check this out. This is Crypto Banter. They've got 1.1 million subscribers. When they talk about a token in a video and thousands of people watch that video, of course this generates attention. Of course this pushes up the price. And so of course we also have some of their wallets. We've got 33 that we are tracking. Well, have a look at this. This is Alex Becker, 1.5 million subscribers. And we've got 12 of his wallets. I really believe this is the way to make money in crypto. It's not drawing random lines on charts, etc. It's getting an information edge. It's working for that information edge. And so that's why I created a tutorial course just on how to find influencer wallets, how to then set up alerts for those influencers, and how to then also interpret the signals that we get from the alerts. It's 8 videos in total, and it's all part of the premium membership of this channel. Now, I do not pump and dump on this audience, right? We are just trying to find information edge outside of the community. Now, premium is not just about wallet tracking. It's also about backtesting indicators. It's also about risk mitigation, portfolio diversification, on-chain analytics. There's more than 100 tutorial videos in total. Once we have a wallet signal, we of course also have to discuss when should we buy, when should we sell. We have to compare our on-chain analytics. That's why we've got the dedicated chats on the individual altcoins as well. So feel free to check it out. It's currently $165 per month. There's also a 1-week money back guarantee. So in case you don't like premium, in case you don't learn anything, just message me within the first 7 days and I will refund you 100%. There's really zero risk for you.